Welcome back to Ask Kay. I've been reading all the emails. I have really appreciated them coming in. I will try to get to many as I can. If I don't get to yours, please be patient. I will eventually. I appreciate everything that you do. I want you to enjoy the flower patch around me. And always remember that I got my iced tea, and you should have yours too. Mine's sweet. If yours isn't sweet, just be sure to keep it on ice. I had a very interesting question from a viewer this time, and it sort of took me back. I was like, did they really ask that question? And as a Southern woman, I'm going to answer that question because it was asked to Kay. And I feel like that I owe that to my viewers, that whatever you ask me, I should give you the advice on how to handle it. Now, the first thing I'd like to say is that you may want to call your girlfriends. Put this on pause right now. Pause. Call those girlfriends up. Say, get over here. We're having an Ask Kay party. Because she's going to answer something that we have all dealt with in our life. Every one of us have dealt with it. I have. You have. And there's no need to lie about it. There's no need to lie. It's okay. And that's the main thing I want you to know, is with Kay, it's okay. Really, it's okay. But this question is so big, and it has probably been around for centuries. And women keep it so taboo. Now, men they do too, but I know this is more of a woman issue than it is a man issue. And what we're going to discuss today is fake it until you make it. A Southern woman discussing such stuff on YouTube. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Are you shocked? Have you not faked it till you made it? We all have. Pause. Pause and call your friends. Then again, you may be one of those closet fakers until you make it. So you know what? If you want to stay in the closet, stay in the closet. I'm coming out today. I'm coming out today. Are you going to come out with me? Are you going to come out today on how to fake it until you make it? And why do we fake it? That's the main thing that I want to know. Why do we fake it? I have given this a lot of thought, and I know there is a lot of reasons we fake it. But today I'm going to put you at ease and let you know, as a woman, we're doing that for the right reasons. We really do. It may not appear to be that way. It may be something totally different, but this is taboo. So, did you put it on pause? Are y'all having that Ask Kay party? And while we're doing that, while you're on the phones, I'll let you go ahead and get on the telephones. Remember that you can contact me at peacejoyandfaith@hotmail.com. And questions like these too will be asked. So we're going to get to the first part of faking it till you make it. I won't ever forget the first time I faked it. I'll be honest with you, my heart just patters just at the mere thought of that faking. Oh God. And I look back now and I thought that it paid off. It paid off, I'm telling you now. That was the best fake in the world. The best fake. And some of my friends of mine might find out today the truth, but it's okay. But I had a party. It was actually a tea party. And when I do that, I like to have like little sandwiches and all to be served at the party. And what I do with that is I love old dishes. Old dishes. You're going, Kay, what has this got to do with baking it? A lot. So what I'll do is I go around to like yard sales, estate sales, thrift shops, you name it, and I find like old platters and old saucers and old cups and just anything of that old era that just speaks wisdom and speaks character. Nothing like character in a Southern woman. I just love it. I mean, you know what? You know when you come in my home that you are just in a true Southern home just by its appearance. So I sit at the table and I may have a little goblet of this and a little tea saucer of this and this beautiful antique platter that has my cucumber sandwiches on it. And then it happens. There's a lady in the room that'll say, "Hey, where did you get all these old dishes?" This, my friends, is where you fake it till you make it. And I told them, I said, well, I actually, they're from my grandmother's collection. Between that and some old aunts and all that they were passed down to me because they know that I love dishes and old platters and old plates and old saucers. And so by that time, I am the life of the party. Okay, everybody is admiring my heirloom dinnerware, my platters, my saucers, my goblets, all served on with a cucumber sandwich. Okay, I faked it till I made it, and I made it that day. I made it, and people were like bragging on me, and they wanted dishes from their old aunt and their grandmother, like mine had given me. That never happened. Never. Thrift store, my friend. Fake it till you make it. That was one incident. I'm sorry. Look, if you were at one of my tea parties and I did that to you, it doesn't make any difference. Look, you know the truth now. I'm still going to serve you out of the same plates, the same saucers, the same platters. And I know you still love those cucumber sandwiches. So, anyway, the next time I faked it, I got a call from a friend who said she was on her way over. Now, a Southern woman loves to always have something ready and prepared to eat. I had nothing that was just in a hurry to do. So, have y'all ever seen those little pecan swirls that they come like in a package about that big? And they're little pecan swirls. Well, let me tell you what I did. I took some cinnamon and some sugar, and I put my oven on bake, and I threw that cinnamon sugar on a sheet, and I put it in the oven. All of a sudden, the aroma of the house was smelling like cinnamon. So, just a couple of minutes before she entered, I popped them suckers in the microwave for about 30 seconds. They walked through the door and said, "Kay, you are always baking." I was like, well, you know what? I was baking before you got here, honey. I wasn't doing it because you... But look, go ahead and have one. Do you know they take those little cinnamon twists and because you pop them in the microwave for 30 seconds and they smell that cinnamon? They thought I baked them. I faked it till I made it. And I will tell you now, I am the talk of the town when it comes to making cinnamon rolls. I make the best. Now, granted, they're little Debbie's, but they think they're mine, and I faked it until I made it. So don't be ashamed, because I know you're faking stuff. I know it is. I know you fake it till you make it. Now, the holidays, you always want to have a gift for your friend. If you come and you visit a friend during the holidays, you must come entering with a present. Don't show up at my house without a gift, okay? I mean, that's just not kosher and that's not Southern. But what I do is throughout the year, I will buy things like I'll go to the dollar store and I'll buy books. Now, I might buy a cookbook. I might buy the Bible. I might buy whatever the bestseller was for years ago. But I buy them and I go home and wrap them up and keep my Bibles in one place and my cookbooks in another place and my bestsellers in the other place. And then I may go to the little local dress store and I may find some real inexpensive. Sometimes that you can get great bargains on that little costume jewelry. and I'll buy it when it's like 99 cents. I don't spend more than that on it, but never, ever. And so I'll keep those things wrapped up, and so when they bring me that really nice gift, I'll go, Susan, hold on a minute, I got you something. Now, if Susan has not been living life according to, the way she should, I'll go get the Bible and say, and it's already gift wrapped, and I'll give it to her, because my gifts always have a message. Okay, remember that. Let your gift have a message. And she opens up the Bible, and I said, I was thinking about you the other day when I picked this up, and I really hope you appreciate it. And of course, they're grateful for it. Well, she doesn't realize that I had a motive. Now, someone may come over that's a lazy cook, that don't know how to cook, that I've eaten their food, and it's like, what happened here? I intentionally will get the cookbook, and I'll tell them. I was in town the other day, and I know what kind of great cook you are, and these are some wonderful recipes in here. They think I thought personally of them. I didn't. They just happened to show up at my house. And then there's always that woman that forgets to wear the jewelry. How do you ever forget to wear jewelry? I mean, if a Southern woman does nothing, she puts on some lipstick and she puts on some jewelry. Okay. I mean, it's what we do. But there's always that woman in the crowd that you go and there's nothing on the ears. There's no brooch on her. There's no nothing. That's the woman you go get that 99-cent jewelry to. And when you give it to her, you say, I was thinking about that outfit that I saw you in last week. It was stunning, and I know this will go with it. She's going to go, oh, and you had just started a new trend. But you know what you did? You faked it. Did you not fake it? You did. You faked it, but you made it. And that's the main thing. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. I think this is absurd that we live in a country that we do fake. There's certain things you never fake, ever fake, ever fake. Victoria's Secret has this new bra out, and it's called, like quadruple your breast size. I'm sorry if that offends some people, but that's what it says. It's like, if you wear like an A, it'll make you look like a C. If you wear a B, it'll make you look like a D. Just go up 2 cups. Well, that's faking it. But just remember, now see, that kind of neighbor pisses me off. That's the kind of neighbor probably going to get the Bible when he comes over and visits it for holidays. Or maybe how to be a neighbor for dummies. Anyway, you don't want to do a double your breast size, because if you go on a date, that's very apparent you're funny, because, remember my rule, wait until you're married to have sex. My God, that's grounds for divorce on that first night. Can you imagine? He thinks you're a D, he opens up and you're a B. Are you kidding? Don't do that. Don't do that. If you don't have a chest area, I would just recommend, doing your hair a little bit more special, wear lipstick. Just take focus off of what you don't have. But don't fake that, because that really is grounds for divorce. And another thing, if you don't wait till marriage, remember that 2-day theory that, it'll be over after that, because it's the way some people do. So as we go on, just know that there's so many things that we do fake. We do everything from fake hair, to fake nails, to fake boobs, to faking our cooking. Do it all the time. To fake our gifting. And you know what? Always having to tell a neighbor, well, thank you, neighbor. How good they look. How many times have you faked that? Joanne, that is one outstanding outfit. No, it's not. You shut the door and go, God bless her heart. She needs to throw that stuff away. But I'm not buying somebody's clothes for them. Now I buy the books and the jewelry because I can get that cheap, but I'm not buying their clothes. So I know that was a tough subject to hit today, but we did it. We did it. There's one thing you never fake on. Never fake on your tea. Never fake on your tea. Okay? Until the next time, Keep it real. Keep it with tea and keep it on ice.